Today we're going to be doing a video on how to fix your chain because I broke mine. It completely came off and then immediately made the most awful sound I've ever heard, and it is just destroyed right here. My bolt is already pushed all the way back, so I needed to take some links out of the chain anyway. We can fix it and do a little how-to, take links out of your chain when your chain naturally expands over time. Hopefully this will work and I don't have to buy a whole new chain. So went ahead, got a brand new chain.
Call me Bucky, niggas lucky that I'm innocent. If I didn't have no mobiles, I'd be menacing. How a nigga rapping conscious but he ignorant? How he from the hood but still gon' go legitimate?
Okay, so this is the chain I have on the bike currently. Luckily, I'm a hoarder and I throw nothing away because in here we have the tool to take the chain apart. We're going to take this super broken part off of the chain. Here is our master link. We're going to pop this off. Just like that. Alright. Okay, so we got the broken piece of the chain right here. I'm going to knock this one out. I can just connect these back. Turn the gold piece all the way down by itself, leaving this top. You don't want to screw that piece in yet. Get it lined up, just like that. Then we're going to screw this top piece in. Alright. There goes our pin. Popped right out. Alright, now we got the damaged part out. This part still looks good. So we're going to do the same thing on this piece, and hopefully we can just lose this little piece of really broken chain and then put this piece back on here, and hopefully that's just the right amount that we need to get rid of this and shorten our chain, and we can get two birds stoned at once. Just the gold one down nice and snug. There goes our second pin. Alright, we'll back her up. That chain is still too tight. It is completely cooked. I did everything I could to fix it. I had some extra links. I put it all back together, and as soon as I pulled the throttle, it just came right off again. I think when it got all torqued like that, the whole chain is now twisted. So went ahead, got a brand new chain. I'll put the link in the description right here. This should be a gold chain. It should be super nice. We did end up fully putting this chain back together. I had to take out a whole bunch of links, put links together, do all kinds of stuff, and it ended up still not working, which is tragic to say the least. But we're gonna go ahead and take this back apart, take this off, and put the brand new chain on. Here's one of the master links. Go ahead and take our screwdriver and pop that guy off just like that. Pull that off. Then this guy should come right out. And we can pull our master link right out like that. Always save your master links. You could always use those. So then we should be able to just go ahead and pull this right out. Alright, there's the old guy, completely cooked. So we're gonna get the new one in now. Very cheap on Amazon. I want to say it was like $30. So we'll go ahead and get this guy opened up. It's actually a very nice box. I love that it's gold too. The original Surron chain comes gold, and when I got a bigger sprocket, I ended up just using that chain, and I was kind of missing the gold, so I'm glad this one came gold. That's super nice. I ended up getting the 420 132 length drive chain, so it's gonna look super nice, I think. It also comes with another breaker bar, so now we got two of them. This one came with the other one and it still works fine, so I'll probably just keep this one as brand new and have a backup. Looks like this also comes with 4 master links, so that's super nice. And then I also have several master links on that old chain, so I'll take those off later and save those, because you could never have enough. Oh yeah, that's super nice. Look how gold that is. It is heavily greased up. Like, this is crazy amount of grease right here. I wish I had gloves. Actually, I might go try to find some gloves, because this is bad. Alright, so we're back with gloves. I guess I'll do a 5-layer with no beans, add rice. Thank you. Love you. Alright, so we got the gloves. One thing I just did wrong that I highly recommend you don't do, I pulled the chain out, and a way easier way to do it is while your old chain is still in, you connect the new chain to the old chain, and when you pull the old chain out, it pulls the new chain in. So since we didn't do that, it's going to be a lot more work and probably very annoying. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my chain guard off, and hopefully that will make it easier. It's actually all one piece connected, so we're gonna have to find our O-ring, which is right here. Then we'll go ahead and pop this guy off. Alright, there's our new O-ring. Take this guy off. Make sure we don't lose any of these pieces. It comes off just like that. I'm gonna feed this through here. Okay. Alright, we got it pulled through now. She's spinning. Dang, that gold chain looks so good. Alright, so now we're gonna pull our back in, meet it up top here. Make sure everything is tight. That is super loose, so try to pull this as tight as we can. Line that up nice. So we got the chain, and we need to take a couple pieces out just to where we got the 2 center pieces lining up to where we could put the master link on. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop this one on. Gotta make sure that the chain is lined up to where on the opposite end you can see in the hole where the pin is lined up. And we got it perfectly lined up. So we'll go ahead and tighten this down, pop this linkage out using the chain breaker. And it does feel like you're gonna break it at first, but just gotta put a little elbow grease into it. If it gets super hard to push, double check that it's lined up to where the pin is right at the hole. And there will be kind of a tough point, but once you get past that, it'll go. See, now it's already way easier. Just that one little tight part, and then keep going. And get that final little tough spot, and then it'll spin freely, and the pin will pop right out. Loosen this guy up. Then there goes our piece. And now we have our inside piece that we're going to use to connect. And now we will know where we need to take a piece out to where our master link will fit in. I have this tensioner all the way in. That way we can have as much space as possible to pull this tire back and tighten that chain afterwards. You want it to line up where there's two centers. See how there's the outer right here and the center right here. So we need to take out a center and not an outer to where it will line up to where one-on-one is two centers, and then the master link will be our new outer. So we'll take this one right here that's right on top of it, because that's the inner. And here comes the pin on the outside that pulls it right out. This comes apart. So when I say interior and exterior, this is exterior. It goes over the top. This is the interior. So you can see it goes right over the top. So we want interior to interior. Like that. So now that we got two interiors, like so, now we can use our master link, and this will be an exterior. If you try to put this into one of the exterior positions, it will not go. So now we'll pop this from the back side going forward. And now we're in. Then we're gonna take our bracket here, little spacer, and that is going to be our exterior. That goes right on there. And now we have this guy. This is the last piece of the puzzle. So when you put this on, you want to make sure that when the chain is moving, that the part that is not opened is going towards the bike. So if you're on top working on it, you want this to be facing the bike, and if you're on the bottom, you want the opening to be facing the bike. That way, when it gets to the top, the closed part is facing the bike. So you want to put that right on there, and then should just be able to take your screwdriver and just push it right on. It'll clip right on, and then you're good to go. You'll have these white lines on both sides of your tensioner, and you want to make sure that they are the exact same, so that way your tire is completely straight. If either one of them is off, your tire will be a little sideways. So now that we got these tight, now we can completely torque down this bolt right here, and we should be back in business. All tight there. Make sure these inner bolts are tight too. Good to go. Both sides. Good to go. All right. Now our chain, you want your chain to be moving about 3/4 of an inch. You don't want it too tight, too loose. That might be a little bit on the tight side, but we'll go ahead and try it out, and we'll see how we did. And we can always try it out and loosen it as we go. So the chain is completely perfect, but we have a bigger issue on hand now that I need to fix. Love this chain, it's super nice. Couldn't have turned out better. But now what I'm noticing is when it spins, the sprocket is actually bent. You can see where when my chain popped off, it shredded this sprocket. And after a while, these sprockets will give out to where you need to replace them. I mean, I've had this for a while now, but I'm gonna go ahead and hold the camera to where you can hopefully see how crazy this sprocket is actually bent. I'm not even gonna full throttle it because I don't want the chain to pop off and me ruin the brand new chain that I put on. That's crazy how bent that is. All right, so that's the chain video. I don't know if I'll do a completely different video to show how to replace the sprocket, but it's not one thing, it's another, I swear. Thank you guys for watching this. Please let me know in the comments below if you have any questions, if there's any way I could help you. Reach out on Instagram. I check my messages all the time and I actually do reply, unlike these other influencers. So I'm here to help you. Let me know if you need anything. Please like, share, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Appreciate it. Stay tuned for the next video. I'm going to be replacing that sprocket. Thank you.